What's up, everybody? My name is Dave. I'm your host. You're listening to the last podcast. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. If this is your first time listening, welcome. I hope to bring value and tips and ideas that will help change your life. If you're returning, welcome back. I hope to continue to provide tips and ideas and value that will improve your life one way or another. How's everybody doing out there? I hope and trust all is well with you. Well, today I want to talk about uh, how I believe, my disbelief to belief. And have you ever, I probably would say, have you ever, or let me ask you a question. Have you ever gotten a feeling you fell short for something? You intrinsically missed the mark. I have. I feel a falling from grace in my sacred duties. You're probably wondering where I'm going with this, or what do I mean? I know, I understand, but let me take you from the beginning. Let me take you back. Um, as far back as I can actually remember, I never believed in God. Being a non-believer blinded me to the reality of faith and power, or of believing in something other than what I can physically see. I was one of these people that basically, if I don't see it, I'm not believing it. And yes, I was that way for years. For years, I pretty much witnessed my grandmother going to church and reading the Bible. I can remember as if it was like yesterday. She would get up early in the morning, and when it was quiet, she would read the Bible for hours. Hours. She would do the same thing at night. She would cut the TV off at a certain time, and then she'll start reading the Bible. And, I thought she was wasting the time, how ignorant I was. Years went by, and I went on with life in a cloud of disbelief, reading but never acquiring knowledge. And I could see through my eyes, but never had sight. And I could hear what others were saying, but never fully understood. My unbelief clouded my senses and dulled my judgment, I would say. Blinded by disbelief, hell, that went on for years. I can remember hearing as if it was yesterday, my grandmother telling me that she will pray for me. So, what changed? Why did I become a believer? As I traveled on my road to Damascus, I finally saw the light, just like Saul. Saul traveled on his road to Damascus, and Jesus spoke with him, and he no longer persecuted Christians from that moment. He became a believer. So, what changed on my road? You got to ask yourself, or if you're a believer, when was the moment you started believing? I understood, for me, I understood what my grandmother tried to impart on me with clarity. For once in my life, I understood her reasons for seeking forgiveness, salvation through prayer and reading the scriptures. The power of belief is really powerful. And I'm not just talking about God, I'm talking about belief in anything. You know, that's why you have extraordinary athletes, doctors, fire people. The power of believing and knowing deep down, with beyond a shadow of a doubt, in something helps them move far beyond the average person who doesn't share that kind of belief. However, I believe I didn't understand the full scope of what I honestly thought. Reading the Bible was great help for me. I still read the Bible. However, there was still something missing for me, and that was the belief. It was strange as it could be, to get behind a wheel. We believe that we won't get in an accident. In fact, I don't know anybody in the world who will say, "Hey, oh, today would be a great day for an accident." I don't know anybody who's going to do that and get in their car. But we have belief. We know. or know and hope that nothing goes wrong when we get behind that wheel. We know we're confident in our own ability to drive, and we know that we have to drive for others, especially for those who make poor decisions. Um, so when we have that kind of belief, and then you say that comes over time. The more you drive, the more confident you become, and when we have belief in something, in certain instances, that belief has to be like a light switch. You could flip it on, you could flip it off. Um, I I can't tell you. You have to have that option for yourself. What it is that you're going to believe. You could choose to believe, or you could choose not to believe. Um, you can get technical about the facts. You can hold debates or whatever the case may be. However, in the end, the burden of proof rests with you and what you choose to believe. So when I was younger, I participated and heard many debates about whether or not to believe in ancient writings, because the Bible basically is ancient writings. I have since discontinued my debating errors. Um, and I'm not trying to say a person should believe in God or not believe in God. I believe that people have their own thing that they have to believe in. And, I don't judge anybody. And thank goodness that nobody judged me for being an atheist all those years. I've been an atheist for half my adult life. So I respect others' thoughts and opinions. Therefore, I would leave the secret thoughts of others alone to seek my own divine prompting for my own life in hopes that I live the rest of my life as a lost sheep now found. I believe in the power of belief in things that I cannot see or hold. I believe in the power of faith. I believe in the power of hope. And I hope that all you guys that's listening to this podcast will subscribe, because that's my hope for this podcast, is to provide content that would be valuable, or to provide content that will invoke thought, what you believe or what you would do in life. And that's what this whole thing is all about, trying to find people who might resonate with you, and you say, you know what, I don't even remember the last time, or when was the last time I actually began to believe, because it's a choice. You're going to flip the switch, and it comes probably like driving over time, reading the Bible, reading the scriptures, and then you come to a point where you're on your road to Damascus, and you finally find light. So, or not. So that's up to you. Again, my name is Dave. You're listening to the last podcast, and again, I hope that you will subscribe. I hope you would like this video. It's not video, but this podcast, and I hope that I can impart and value and tips and ideas in your life that will make your life a whole lot easier and better to live. Thanks a lot, and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.